The sun rises over Rome. Not gently, not kindly. It blazes like a god's eye over blood-soaked sands and towering stone. In the shadow of palaces and temples, the city's heartbeat isn't found in poetry or politics. It's in the sound of chains clinking in the dark, as another gladiator wakes to survive another day. He's not born of nobility. He has no last name. He is one of thousands, slaves, criminals, and prisoners of war, forced into the arena for Rome's cruel entertainment. In the eyes of the empire, he is nothing more than flesh meant to fall. The day begins with brutality. Before food. Before rest. The Lanista barks orders as wooden swords crash into ribs, into jaws, into guts. Training isn't just pain. It's a science. Gladiators are drilled in dozens of combat styles. The secutor, built like a tank behind a rounded helmet and shield. The retiarius, fast and vicious, armed with a net and trident. Each role demands perfection. One misstep in the arena, and you're dead before the crowd can even gasp. Sweat soaks the sand. Men fall from exhaustion, not weakness. Because weakness doesn't survive in the ludus. Food is rationed for muscle. Oatmeal, barley, beans. A gladiator's diet is heavy, meant to build a layer of fat that slows bleeding when the blade strikes. Every inch of them is built for violence. But even in this hell, he finds her. A Thracian warrior. Not just a novelty to parade around. She's trained, deadly, scarred, and defiant. Gladiatrix. She fights like a storm in flesh. They met in the pit, neither yielding, both bleeding, until the doctor called it off. Since then, it's been something unspoken. Respect. Tension. And beneath it, something neither of them dares name. Love. But love here is dangerous. Even fatal. They're not allowed to choose who they live for, only who they kill. At night, the barracks are a graveyard of dreams. Some men speak of freedom, of winning the crowd's favor, of earning the rudis, the wooden sword that means liberation. But it's a lie whispered to keep hope alive. Less than 10% of gladiators ever tasted freedom. Most died before their third year in the arena. When the scroll is read the next morning, his name is called. His heart doesn't race. It slows. Because hers is called too. Paired. Together. Not as allies, but as enemies. The crowd will adore this. Love turned to blood, the ultimate show. The Colosseum isn't a place. It's a monster. Seated with over 50,000 people, it hungers for spectacle. Beneath its floors lie trapdoors, cages, and corpses. Animals are released. Fires are lit. Fates are sealed. He enters the arena, heart-pounding, face masked, sword heavy. She stands opposite him, radiant and brutal. Their eyes meet. There's no fear. Only understanding. One of them must fall. The crowd chants. The Emperor gestures. And the battle begins. They don't hold back. Every strike is real. Every dodge a decision between life and death. But behind the blows is something else. A rhythm, a code. They are telling a story the crowd doesn't understand. Lovers pretending to hate. Warriors refusing to die. He takes a knee, 2 fingers raised in the air. Missio, it was called, yielding to his opponent, asking for her mercy. She slashes, close enough to draw blood, not death. The audience roars. They believe it. Believe she has won. But instead of finishing it, she turns and throws her sword into the sand. The silence is deafening. Then chaos erupts. Guards swarm the arena. Disobedience is punishable by death. But in that moment, he rises beside her. 2 gladiators no longer playing their part. They fight. Not each other, the guards. Blades clash. Shields shatter. Blood paints the sand. It's madness. But for a few moments they are free, not slaves, not actors in someone else's story. They are warriors, choosing love over obedience. Choosing death on their feet over a life on their knees. It doesn't end in freedom. It never does. The Empire is a machine. And machines don't break for passion. But in the end, they stood together. Defied fate. And for that, their names are whispered in corners of history. They didn't just survive the arena. They rewrote its rules. If this story moved you, like the video to keep its fire alive. Subscribe for more cinematic tales of forgotten legends and forbidden love. And share this with someone who believes even in darkness, we still choose who we fight for.